On March 27th, the General Staff of Ukraine reported large-scale consequences of the strike on the Russian military airfield Engels II, which is located in the Saratov region, more than 600 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. As a result of the attack, 96 air-launched cruise missiles intended for strikes on Ukrainian territory were destroyed. Aviation fuel reserves were also destroyed, which will significantly reduce the operational capabilities of the base. Engels II is one of the most significant Russian air bases. It is from here that strategic bombers take off to strike targets on Ukrainian territory. But what makes this base so important? The fact is that Tu-95 and Tu-160 aircraft capable of carrying nuclear weapons are based here. The airfield also plays a key role in long-range air operations. Then it is one of the main objects of Russian aviation used in the war. A strike on such a base is not just a tactical success for Ukraine. It is a signal that even Russia's strategic facilities are no longer inviolable. But the main question is, how did the Ukrainian armed forces manage to strike a target that is located more than 600 kilometers from the border? There are two main versions. Drone Attack Ukraine actively uses modified Soviet Tu-141 Strij drones. These drones can fly hundreds of kilometers, bypassing air defense systems. Version 2, Sabotage on the territory of Russia. The Ukrainian sabotage group has already carried out a successful operation to eliminate high-ranking General Igor Kirillov. Moscow could not ignore this incident. Russian version of events. The Russian Defense Ministry said that the drones were shot down, but their debris damaged the planes. However, satellite images show damage that is difficult to explain by debris. This strike could be a major turning point in the conflict. Why? Ukraine proves that it is capable of attacking deep into Russia. This undermines confidence in Russian air defense systems. Now the Ukrainian armed forces can strike other strategic targets. Russia will be forced to change strategy. Military aviation may start using other airfields. Control over airspace will be strengthened. International implications. The West may begin to transfer even longer-range missiles to Ukraine. NATO will closely monitor Moscow's reaction. The US and Europe have not yet commented directly on the strike, but in the long term, this event may affect arms supplies to Kyiv. Now the main question is, will this be the beginning of a new phase of the war? There are several scenarios. Escalation. Russia may intensify strikes on Ukrainian territory. A strike on decision-making centers in Kyiv is possible. Ukraine's counterattacks. The Ukrainian armed forces will continue to attack strategic Russian facilities. New attacks on airfields and military warehouses are possible. Diplomatic consequences. Russia may increase pressure on the West, demanding that it stop supporting Kyiv. But the US and EU will most likely respond by increasing arms supplies. This conflict has already gone beyond the scope of a conventional war. It has moved into the realm of strategic strikes, which could change the balance of power. Will this strike be a turning point? Will it have an impact on the future of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict? There are more questions than answers at the moment. But one thing is clear, the war has changed and now no one can feel safe. Write in the comments what you think about this strike and its consequences. Subscribe to the channel, like it, and follow the most important events in world politics. See you in the next episode.